Do you have a favorite hobby such as singing, dancing, or swimming? Well, you can make a business out of it and make a living out of it. You might be wondering how a college student can make their own business and become successful and start making a living out of it. Well, I'm going to be giving you 3 tips to be passionate about it, to know the ins and outs of it, and to be patient. Starting off with passion. In order to start a business, you must be passionate about the business. If you go into the mindset of going into the business just to make money and not knowing anything about your business, you will never be happy. Even if you do end up being successful, you will not be happy with yourself because you're not loving what you're doing. Someone once said, "Will passion ensure your success? No, but it sure will help." So if you're choosing between business to start or products to launch, choose what you're most passionate about, said Dave Levinsky in the November 2013 issue of in Forbes magazine. My passion for photography started when I was younger, and I did photography all my life, and then I made a business out of it because I loved what I was doing. An example of someone being passionate and being successful is our one and only Steve Jobs. And he said once, "You've got to find what you love. The only way to do great is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it." Jobs was passionate about building tools that will unleash people's creativities, and now look what he has become. Apple is one of the most successful companies in the world, and it is continuing to grow, even though he is not alive anymore. So, the first step is to start off your business with something that you love or you are passionate about, and that is the only way that you will be successful. The next tip I'm going to give you is to know the ins and outs of your topic or business. So for photography, before I presented my work to the world and said, "Come hire me for pictures," I had to learn everything and anything about photography. And I still don't know it all. I am still learning every single day. The first thing I started to do was upgrade my equipment. I had to go from what everyday people have to what photographers use. And in order to do that, I needed some kind of financial help because, let me tell you, photography equipment is very expensive. So I first started off by upgrading my equipment from a basic DSLR to a nice full frame camera that will take my photos with the highest quality possible. This is the DSLR I have upgraded to 2 years ago, and I'm planning on upgrading again to get a newer version. Also, with DSLR, I had to change up my lenses and get the best lenses possible. This is one of my lenses that I have that not many people have because I got equipment that not normal everyday people would have, that not non-photographers would have. And then along with lenses, I had to get more accessories to ensure that I was giving my clients the best pictures ever. So I got a speed light. Along with your equipment, I wanted to know more about photography itself, and I wanted to know more than the everyday person. So I had to learn about shutter speed, f-stop, and shooting in automatic mode. One book that really helped me learn about this is the Digital SLR Photography All-in-One for Dummies by Robert Carell. This really taught me how to work my cameras and the basic lingo in photography, and I still use it if I don't know something. Another one of my favorite books that I still use and I used in high school in my photography class is the Photography Exercise Book, Training Your Eye to Shoot Like a Pro by Bert Craigs. Instead of learning about the equipment, this book really taught me about the composition of my picture itself, how to make my picture interesting and what I was going to present to my clients, and the colors and how to make the picture overall interesting. So, learn everything about your business, the ins and outs that not an average person would know. The last tip I am going to be sharing with you is to be patient. When I first started, I didn't get any clients for a year and a half, and although I could have given up, I chose to stick with it. I took pictures of people for free. I took models and I would take pictures of them and build my portfolio. And I did this for a year and a half, and I finally started to get clients. And now I am booked on weekends every single weekend, and I am making a lot of money because I was patient. Someone once said, "You might indeed end up making money if you engage in your passion, even though you currently think you won't. When you are facing the unknown, the only way to know anything for sure is to act. When you know dealing with uncertainty and when you are dealing with uncertainty and whether you are going to make any money from your passion at this point is definitely an uncertainty, you act," said Schlinger, Kiefer, and Brown in the March 2012 in the Harvard Business Review. So I remained passionate. I continued to do what I love to do, and I ended up becoming successful. I would not be where I am where I am today without patience. And you need patience with everything in your life. Those are the three main points in order to start a business: to be passionate about it, to know the ins and outs, and to be patient. And you will have a successful business in the end.